I am now in the middle of the screen, where I belong. Okay. Have I gone live? Yes. For some reason, it did not seem to go live. I am now live. Alright, let's go and talk to a Ninra then. Actually, let's have a look at my equipment. Level 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 168. Oh god. We're gonna be stuck here forever. Aren't we, Blue? Maybe we can grab an Ochako to come with us. Level 349, level 345, level 326. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's get Orc-Foz. I'm just not doing enough damage, Orc-Foz. It's unfortunate. We have the same armor though. I like that about you. Yes, lads! Alright, smooth. Super congrats. On the old Fume Knight victory. Told you you had it. Just did a fat sprint up and down your house. Yeah, I would. I would. Congratulations. Fume Knight is not easy. I did not remember to post the stream. Thank you, Sven. I will do that. Hey, Irish! And Jay! How are you doing, Jay? Wind chill! Oh god.
Oh, majestic!
Let's get this out of the way early.
Hello, Irish, how are you? Windchill, let's get this out of the way early. Thank you so much, Windchill. It's so good to see you again. How are you? Time to post this in the old server. Yes, Blue, the old server. Nioh 2. Let's beat an Enra maybe. Thank you, Sven. Majestic! Hey, Plunder, how are you? Oh god, where are my glasses? Right, let me go and find those in a bit. Whoop! Oh wow, my summon already died! Yay! Hey Jedi, how are you? There's a lot going on right now. Oh goodness. Ow. Please get up. Please. I can't do this. Oh god, I have so much that I need to do. Get up! I gotta put my glasses on. Wish I did more damage. Alright, I picked up another elixir actually, that's good. Can I get more of those? Maybe I should get that Kodama thing. I just tried to dodge with R1? Which game am I playing? Hey Luther, how you doing? Ow! Sorry, that was quite loud, I apologise. hardly appropriate. Ow. That's on me. Hey, that's true, Panda. Oh goodness. Both of us are down. Why are you doing 3,000 damage per hit? Got 2 Vivas tomorrow? Woo, get down! Precious. Cat. Hey Yami, how you doing? How's Final Fantasy? Doing good. Well, that's good. First ultimate raid tonight. Nice. Who you fighting? Hello, Shekel. My hands are sweaty. I need to get my glasses on. There's bread outside your house. Nice. Who's the culprit today? Don't chat! Beat Kasha today! Nice. Big fan of Kasha. Oh! Oh, good. Oh, we did it! Easy peasy, first try! You didn't see it drop this time, it was just there when you took the trash out. I like that. 24 million souls as well. Souls. Amrita? Amanita? Right, where the shit are my glasses? Ow! Epic of Alexander. That sounds really cool. Pepsi Man after getting swole. Woo! Well, let's see if we actually got a good weapon. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, bastard. Pepsi Man. We're starting to get some really good leveled shit. Unfortunately, it's not anything that we need. The boss I've died to the most so far is Kamatachi. Kamatachi is really rough, especially depending on your build. They can be a massive pain in the bum. Like they're so fast. Like you have to be like right there. Opchan! I just beat a Nenra on the hot tub mission. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm gonna see if I can craft a level 180 weapon. I don't think I can, but I'd like to try. Oh, I missed the katana. Level 167 to 170. Can I do any better than that? No. Thank you, Opchan. Hot tub mission. Oh, the Gozuki Mezuki double boss mission. They plant that on you a lot. There's so many times you walk into a room and then they just fucking slap both of those in there. Right, I've got to find my glasses. I'll be right back. But how are you doing, Chan? How are you doing? Hello, Blue. I'm not making you any dinner. No dinner. Big baby. Who is Thick Chip? Myrtleizer. Hey, Pettikelly. I'm doing really well, thank you. How are you doing? How's your Disgaea 5 playthrough? Thick chair. I see. Right. We've done something. So we've got Ruin Draws Near with Ciabatta. We've got, you just made it up. Oh, that makes me feel relieved. Then we've got the one with Takichiro, and then we've got something over here. Don't remember what that is. So Okini search was 323. We've got 331, 324, 325, 321. I just can't believe that's 321. This is gonna be so hard. Second encounter Thick Chip. I think so. Personally, I think that's a good idea. Time for a delicious cheese and tuna ciabatta. While Blue sits on the floor and sulks. Because she wants meal. Oh, cool. I do have the right microphone plugged in. Lovely! Been having fun with all the possibilities. Nice. I have been playing Dishonored. I really need to get back to Disgaea. Dis. Don't be a bore now. Hey, Will! Thought I'd do a nice, easy platinum between all my other platinums. So I decided to do Dishonored. Turns out that the no alerts playthrough takes about 20 hours. Not the recommended 12 that the game suggests. Although, to be fair, it was my first playthrough, so maybe if I did it again, I'd have an easier time with it. Has Blue been bad? No, she's not been bad. She's just very hungry. I've decided to try spacing her meals out, so I feed her like 4 very small meals now instead of 2 big meals. And I thought it might help. Like, I thought it might make her feel like she's eating more, but it doesn't seem to be helping. And being present to feed your cat 4 times a day is a labour of love I did not know I would ever bother with. Oh, that's me. Yeah, you know I did. Nico's really food motivated, so I feed him 3 times each day. Nico's so cool though. Blue's just lame. She goes for a poop and then sits on it and then comes into the room and I have to clean her in the shower. Nico's cool. Excuse my language, but some attacks in Nioh 2 look so beautiful it makes me nut. Same. Absolutely same. And I'm going. It's going pretty well, thank you, Will. I'm well. New cat or old cat? New. About a year old. But very recently spayed, so apparently they can have accidents after that. And she didn't do it before, so hopefully she'll grow out of it. Blasting rope. Oh goodness. Think of the burn. I need a level 180 weapon and I don't have one and I need one. I don't have any juice! I remember when I started Nioh 1 after this, I got to like New Game Plus or whenever it was, when the skeletons start doing the spinny attacks. And it's not a burst counter in Nioh 1, and it just occurred to me out of nowhere, like, I have no idea how to deal with that attack when it's not a burst counter. So I died a lot, basically. I still don't truly know how to deal with it besides just running away and hoping that I'm far enough away from it that it doesn't catch me. Scroll of the Demon. Because I was playing Way of the Nioh, and like, if one of the swings hits you, you die, so just can't be near them, I guess. Just don't get hit. Like the shine on pure or corrupt weapons. Wait, you mean you like the shine, or you were comparing it to something? It is really weird seeing defiled item colour being used for something else, because I keep thinking that I'm picking up defiled items. Risk reward. Didn't really appreciate the artistry of risk reward system of anime until I was having to throw out a lot of Beyblades. Was that with the Hentai House of Horrors, or was that just in general? Lovely, there we go. Niku is thrilled to have a fan. Oh, Niku. Example of nut-worthy animation. Yeah, I see. Like when all the items drop from an enemy and you can tell sort of vaguely which one it's got by like the shine coming off it. Like divine items have like a slight rainbow thing going on, or like a glare. And I'm like, I'm all for that. That's nut-worthy. Tracking saw blade is nice to have. True. Very true. Da 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 da. Huh. Hey! Ow! You hurting me. Okay. I was like, I'm not going to use this until I need to, and then I was like, I need to use this. I think I know Killing Floor. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Ow. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Ow. But I gotta get back into this. I keep trying to dodge with a different button. I don't quite know which game I'm trying to do. Because you can't dodge on oh, I know what I'm no, I don't know what I'm trying to do. No, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Hey. Yeah, I really like that because When we were doing the New Game Plus cycle on Nioh on the first one, it was really easy. Probably due to the build that I put together, but I had a really easy time with it, so I feel like it was sort of just watching me like walk through the game 5 times, which probably was a bit boring. But in this case, it's actually really hard, so I reckon it's probably a bit more interesting to watch. Oh, do you already have it? Mums, eh? For one of your Nintendos. Good old Deb. Hey, how's it kite? How are you? Okay, right, well that's that. Be good if I can find some level 180 weapons. I haven't found a single one yet. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready to move on to a new kind of weapon. I put all my games away somewhere before I left. Yeah, be nice of Deb to check though. Be nice of Deb to check. No worries, Plunder. Thanks for hanging out with my brother's stream for so long. I can tell he really appreciated it, and it was good. It was good to chat. Good to chat a lot of shit as well. So, have a really good evening. I've never done one of those bells myself, actually. I've always had summons in when I've done this area, so I never knew what it was like when you actually hit a bell. Quality dings. It's her money ultimately. Yeah, I know. It's just nice to check. It's just nice to check. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's her money if she wants to spend it, but I mean, if you're gonna get somebody a gift, it's worth making sure that they don't already have it. Quality dongs. That would have been a life ender for you. They never would have lived that down. No! No! What do you mean? Bastard. Spiced, yeah. Pretty rigorously, actually. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, I just remembered what's over here. Probably should have gone this way. Come on, get out of the way. Why are these always so shit? The appraiser of dongs. Dongmeister. To think that I thought the guy at the top of this tower was the final boss of this particular mission. Dong. Nice. Dongmonger. Lone Wolf. Yoshie's Birthright Greaves. Imagine having Birthright Greaves. Like, just get me a CD. Oh wait, I already broke it down. Right, now I see the problem. Imagine shoes getting passed down generations. Like, these don't fit me, mum. Doesn't matter. I am on many fire. The smell! You haven't thought of the smell, you bitch! Oh yeah, come here. Come to daddy. Ah yes, you awful beast. Nice. Right, let's get this horrible tire. Right, we're really gonna argue that they didn't hit him. Hey Lawson, how you doing? How are things with you, Lawson? What have we missed? I was going buggy with month-end spreadsheets. Need a break. What's happening at the month's end? Well, it is the month's end. What happens on the spreadsheets? Would you like me to call somebody for you? Yee! Financial info. I love financial info. I had a coffee a little while ago, just waiting for it to kick in. We could have a chubby snake in a wheel shape as a thing in this series, and now want it very much. Chubby snake in a wheel? Tell me more. Why do you fart so much, tiny thing? Why have you got so much health? Oh yeah, because you're red. Oh, Dunsparce! Oh, okay, cool. Well, the thing that Dunsparce is based on. I was really disappointed that Dunsparce never got given an evolution. Like, imagine if it was like, well, I mean, it's a really duddy Pokemon. Like, it has some utility, but not a ton. It would be really cool if you had to, like, level it up. And then it would take forever to evolve at, like, level 70 or something, but then it would become, like, this amazing dragon type. I mean, it's got a similar colour scheme to Arceus. We could trace that back. An old Unix program, nice. Wait, why do you have to watch it? Do you have to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do? The minute you look away, boom. Really? Massive deal that Corsola and Farfetch finally got one. It was definitely a massive deal that Farfetch got one. I know that Corsola, only the Galarian version of Corsola got one. I don't think that real Corsola got one. Because, like, the version of Corsola and Galar is, like, ghost type, I think. You want to try getting into Pokemon? Nice. Pokemon was the first game I ever played. I was, like, really young. Like, probably before I even started school, I was into Pokemon. I remember I used to go around to my cousin Andy's house and, like, we would draw them together on little bits of notepaper and stuff. I don't know which game I'd find interesting. The problem with Pokemon is that, like, the older games are harder and they don't hold your hand as much. And the fights are more fun and, like, way more, fights are more fun and, like, you get, like, way more invested in them because they're really hard, so you really struggle with them. The new games, like, there's more Pokemon, there's more stuff to do, there's more variety, the PvP's a bit better, but the games themselves are just not very good. In the sense that they have just dumbed them down so much to the point where you can walk through them. You can walk through them in, like, a matter of hours, and characters will, like, present you a puzzle, and then they'll solve it for you in the same cutscene. They'll be like, oh, so you need to go over here and do this. And it says, we need to... Oh, the clue is triangle. I wonder what that could mean. And you're thinking, like, okay, so, like, there's a place that's, like, shaped like a triangle. Or there's a place called something triangle. I think I'll try the place called something triangle. And then they'll just go, oh, there's a place called something triangle. You should go there. And it's like, why have you presented this puzzle to me? Like, they just make a lot of really interesting choices when it comes to, like, spoon feeding the answers to stuff. It becomes very... If you're the kind of person who enjoys JRPG dialogue, it's probably fine, but it becomes very noticeable. I found it very frustrating, and it started to annoy me so much that I stopped buying the games, which says something because I've bought and played every single game since. Well, I was born in the year that Red and Blue came out, but since Gold and Silver, I've bought and played them all, and I just stopped after Sun and Moon. New menu item in the entire series. You know what? They don't, and I think that's really where the games are lacking. Shit games then. Yeah. It's a shame. I think I'd probably recommend, if you were to play one, I'd probably recommend the original Emerald, Sapphire, or Ruby. Because it's definitely got the biggest variety of Pokemon you can get. Like, Diamond and Pearl have more Pokemon, but there's only, like, 2 fire types in the game. And most of them are just, like... There's not much variety in what you can use, which is kind of a shame. In fact, maybe even get, like, a ROM or something. There are ROM hacks all over the internet where people have, like, made their own Pokemon games. And, like, people do it where they've got, like, all the Pokemon in one game and they've, like, made this whole story, and those are really good. I'd probably recommend those, to be honest. There's some really amazing ones. Some people make their own Pokemon. Way too much surfing. Only at the end. And by then you'll know Fly anyway. Unless you were just referencing that review. Fan games are alright. I mean, fan games are usually written by adults for adults, so, like, the main problem I had with the main series games was that they just started to pander to children, excessively, even though children were the people who were fans of the game in the first place. Like, Red and Blue were played by children, Yellow were played by children, or at least were aimed for children. And if children managed to get through them with, like, minimal hand-holding and back-seating, children can get through games now, but, like, literally, it's like they think that people are just incapable. It was really frustrating when I was playing it. Ruby and Sapphire were really good. They were very hard, which I really liked. Like, I only ever beat the Elite Four once. They were really tough. Too many of them mistake too edgy for me as being mature. Definitely, like, when you run into people making their own fan games, you are going to find some who just write shit, but there are some really good ones as well. Like, not all of them are like creepypasta wannabes. There are some good ones. Oh, the Reggie... I never found the Reggie trio. Like, that's how hard it was. It was a hard game, and it was very rewarding. But the Pokemon have phones. That's really weird. Yeah, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were a weird choice. I guess they were like black and white too, which I also didn't really bother with. Welcome back, Jay. How's the violin lesson? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe I'm not. Oh, that was very close. Yeah, straight to jail. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was a big shame. Like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I got Pokemon Sun. Pokemon Moon was the last one I bought, and I played through it once, and I was like, that was shit. Maybe it was because of the team that I picked. I'll try it again, pick a different team, play through it. And I started again, and I picked my team, and then a few hours later I put it down, and I haven't picked it up since. And then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, and I was like, you know what? No. Just learning the basics right now. That's really cool. I'd love to be able to play an instrument, but between work and the streaming and, I don't know, maintaining, you know, my life, which, as you guys know, I'm not doing an amazing job of right now, I'm worried that I would not have enough time. And then the 12-hour tutorial began. Oh my god. Just fucking dreadful. Like, the in Red and Blue there was that tutorial where you learn how to catch Pokemon, and it takes forever and it's shit, and like, you know how to catch Pokemon because it's Pokemon, and it's not that difficult to learn how to catch Pokemon. You can just sort of interpret how it works. But obviously Ultra Sun and Moon, they do, like, they basically take that tutorial and just make it 12 hours long. Yeah. Used to play the flute. That's really cool, Jay. And hey, Mordred, how you doing? Ow. Ow. Slightly confused and a little scared. What's up? This guy being so fun to fight against using the split staff, I could make it 12, so if he charged at me, I'd just break the horn. That's really cool. I really wish I'd, like... I really wish that I'd found that same enjoyment in the split staff. It's just not really my thing. And it's a shame, because I kind of wanted it to be. You're going to play Nioh this Friday. Exciting, Jay. I hope you enjoy it. Have you played anything like Nioh before? It's a shame. It's a shame to have a weapon type that you enjoy so much. I was told by someone today that was really smooth. And that's two close friends and they were like, yeah, you always have been smooth. I would have liked to have been this when this happened because I didn't used to be. That's alright. I mean, maybe you weren't, maybe you didn't used to be smooth. Maybe the smoothness is new. Maybe they would have been lying. Maybe they were just being polite. Yeah. Maybe you were told you were smooth at just the right time. I'm not a big fan of action RPGs because they make me tense. Oh. Best of luck with Nioh then, Jay. It's a very hard game. It's much harder than Dark Souls, in my opinion. I mean, to be honest, I know they weren't lying. Okay. Yeah, what is it, shit? I'm trying to get into the genre slowly with Nioh and then The Witcher 3. Interesting. The Witcher 3 is much easier than Nioh. It might be more worth starting with The Witcher 3 first. If action games make you tense, you're gonna have a very frustrating time with Nioh. Someone pointed something out about it. Tell me. 2 long action RPGs. The thing is, The Witcher 3 is very easy, but it's very long, which means that you can sort of spend time acclimating to it. You can pick and choose your favourite things about it, and you can set the difficulty, which is really good. But Nioh has one difficulty, and that difficulty is fuck you. and I don't know. I feel like if you're commonly stressed by action RPGs, it might be a better one to start with. I mean, it might not be a better one to go on to, but it might be better to start with. Well, you know what? Maybe you'll acclimate really well to a baptism by fire and just somehow like absolutely smash it. Maybe you'll have beginner's luck because you have like an untouched palette of RPGs. You've already started The Witcher 3. I mean, you did say Nioh and then The Witcher 3. Oh, interesting. Ninetales, that would be so cool. I really liked Ninetales. I dig it smooth. No! No. Smooth absolutely smashed through. Oh, I see what you mean. No, not really. Some people like, because they don't have any expectations of games like Dark Souls, and they haven't played those games before. They don't have, like, muscle memory that needs to be overwritten, and they can just sort of pick up the techniques much faster than, like, people who actually play those games a lot. Yeah, which is like, oh, let me help you out there. Why don't we turn this down to easy? Why don't we take Gwent and let you put it on easy mode if it's getting a bit too difficult for you. Nioh is like, well, let's just say it's not gonna be a smooth transition. Well, how much is a suit of armor? I mean, is it a good suit of armor, or is it a I'm really desperate to own a suit of armor, so I'll take whatever I can get? Baptism by fire. Yep. £500. Is it good? Fair point. I would pay £500 for a suit of armor if I had like a lot of money, but not if I had £500. Which, to be fair, Shackle, I don't know your financial situation. I won't guess. So. You're saving around £300 to £400 a month now. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want a suit of armor so much, then fair. Full size for arm statue is 3.5k. Ooh, golly. Hey, Pixo. I'm trying to get the horns. Yeah, I also don't think Nioh 2 is really dying that much. I really hate the idea that games die, like single player games. I'm like, I'm sorry, but is it really fair to put it, like, measure it to the same metrics that you measure something like Fortnite to? Yeah. Like, people seem to think that everything needs to be the next Minecraft, the next Fortnite. Like, what's wrong with making a really solid game? Like, a really amazing game that will probably do well for a long time, just based on word of mouth alone. Not sure about the new weapon though. What is it? Isn't it just another sword, or...? This is not an attack that I can typically counter. It's a claw. The claw. Ow. Oh, that's a good point, Will. Looks cool with the stances, really. I have quite a good mental image right now, in my opinion. I've seen Genshin Impact relentlessly on my Twitter feed, but I don't really know what it is. So when I follow streaming it right now, it just looks pretty anime. That might even be an understatement. No! Oh, I meant to dodge through that. Pay to win. I hate pay to win. Damn it. Oh, that would have been a death, I think. No, I'm gonna die! Oh, you bastard. That was so close. Oh! I spoiled Benki and Imiudo for myself last time, not again. Oh, that's really interesting. I literally ran into like no spoilers at all on my way to the DLC. I feel that, Chan. Sad koala. Yeah, so is it basic? So how does the combat work then? Is it like Final Fantasy? Oh, it's depleting randomly supply faster than it can be replenished. We'll have to tap into our strategic anime stockpile soon. Did I seriously save up enough for a thing? Action combat. Okay. Ow! Oh no, come back! Hey! I've counted that. Hey! Livery legs. In which they name both bosses. Oh, I see, okay. That's a bit crummy. Kinky, hey! Ciabatta, more like Shinota. Thank you, Kinky, I feel better now. Hey! Don't set me on fire. I am only small. There's so much shit on the floor. Ah! Ah! Sorry, I would talk more, but I'm kind of fighting this boss. Ah! Oh. Ah. Oh no, I got Beybladed. You can tell it's been optimized for mobile and just ported into console. That's a really weird trade, because normally it's the other way around. Actually, no, normally... What am I saying? Normally, it's like optimized for console and then they'll make like a really shitty knockoff for mobile. I can't wait to see the new Graces. Yeah, it'll be interesting. There's a lot of stuff that I'm excited for. Mainly just the campaign and stuff. The devs are mobile game devs. Oh, that makes sense then. No. Oh. Alright. Let's keep going. I do miss my EI build. I really miss that one guy that explains to me what an EI build is after I stopped playing Nioh and started playing Nioh 2 again. That was really kind and considerate of them. Wow. I did appreciate that. I loved it. I love my quick draw build. Ah! And I really loved having it explained to me. I just thought I was an infant. Even when I was like, oh yeah, I used to use one. No, but you don't understand. EI quick draw builds. You can do a lot of damage with them. Like, oh really well, thanks. Useful, thank you. Use ammo to save knife. Shit. You're not actually supposed to give good advice, Kinky. Oh, didn't realise that was that. Right. This is probably not the best time to try and practice high stance, so I'm just going to go back to mid stance. To use knife, save ammo. Ooh! They're adding new weapons and armor. Nice. Anything good? Are they adding the Zweihander? Or did they already have the Zweihander? Did it now? I didn't know about the Zweihander before I started. Back when I played Demon's Souls, so. Ah! I was probably just too scared of quality at the time. Hey Chills, Mo, you have to get Genshin Impact, it's amazing. We've just been talking about this. I actually don't fully know what it is. But I've seen it streamed everywhere and talked about on Twitter constantly. What's so amazing about it? The Northern Limit. So is that the Northern Regalia but a nice armor set or something? It's free to play open world anime adventure. Okay. Oh, the 6 Archstone, okay. Think like Breath of the Wild but anime. Cool. I didn't play Breath of the Wild, but it looked pretty anime to me. Is it more anime than Breath of the Wild? PS4 and mobile. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't see Hentai Hitler. Maximum anime. Maximum anime. Oh, I'll look at that in a bit. Oh fuck. I wanted to look at the Faram statue. This PC version has some pretty heinous anti-cheat. Yeah, I heard it bans based on your, like, kernel. So, is that like a whole OS ban if you're using Linux or something? Or is it a different kind of kernel? Grinds my gears so much. People are dicks. I don't mind cheating in single player games. Like, if your cheating doesn't affect me in any way, do it. But as soon as a game turns online, I'm like, pack it the fuck in, honestly. It runs at the highest level permission, which lets you get a lot of input it doesn't need. Ooh. Why on earth does it need to run at, like, admin? And also used to keep running after the game is closed. That's insidious. Like, the devs might be well-meaning, but in the wrong hands, something like that could be a very dangerous app. Been telling all my streamer friends about how it's a beautiful game to look at. Aww. Oh, really? What was wrong with the exit to desktop button on For Honor? Sure, they outsourced the anti-cheat. Interesting. It's pretty scummy. How does working at the highest level of permissions fix cheating anyway? That's ridiculous. I see. Okay. Let's go! Got a cat hair on my nose. Just a single cat hair. Can check. Anti-cheat on highest positions probably wouldn't do shit. Plenty of gun anti-cheats that run on no admin rights. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like, why is this the only game that seems to need to run on admin? It can check every packet going in and out to make sure it's not modified and scan every other program running on your computer. That is so unnecessary. I'm like, if you would need something like that to check for cheaters on your game, like, in my opinion, just let the cheaters do what they need to do and ban them on like a case-by-case basis, like on reports or something. People don't need that kind of stuff analysed. Yeah, it just seems like spyware, but with a nice hat on. Spyware with anime titties, yeah. That's how they get you. Virus Chan. That's a good question, Julie. Or at least try. Just can't believe that that kind of thing is, well, guess if it's got titties, then people will buy it anyway. Valorant had the same issue on release. And so there was like public backlash or something, or a bunch of UB games came with it. Ubisoft, please. Probably just wanted to check if anybody's actually playing the game. Please use Origin. No, that's EA, isn't it? MiHoYo. Who is that? You can just get the anime titties. Just Google image search anime titties. Save you a lot of problems. Google image search boob. There's probably more. Yeah, I mean, like, if that software got infiltrated in some way and people could read that kind of thing, think about what somebody could do to another person or multiple people. Like, I don't think there's a game on Earth that deserves that kind of access to somebody's comings and goings. Instant backdoor, yeah. Like, arguably some software, if maybe you're on like a work machine, but not on a personal computer. Arbitrary code execution. Wait, what's that? Botnet is a word I haven't heard in a while. I don't know. If I ever got Genshin, it would be on my PS4. I would never let anything like that on my PC. I hate coding with the highest passion, saying once I had my degree I was like, I'm done with coding now. I will just do design. Never have to care about coding again. It looks so sad. I hate having to create websites from scratch. I really like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that kind of stuff. But it's obsolete already. It's all about Angular, React. I like doing the very, very, very front end most of development, as in like making things look nice, applying fonts, nice colors. But I'd rather leave anything remotely back end to JavaScript. It's obsolete, yeah. HTML and CSS are like largely useless. Because Angular JS and React both use HTML and CSS in their own way. And they're much better. And they meld a lot of the back end and the front end together, so it's easier to train people to use it, and it's more efficient in what it does, so it's got more capabilities than just plain old HTML, CSS backed by like a JDBC database or something. So it's just 1,000 times more useful. That's so base. That would happen to you, Shekel. I'm waiting for that to happen to you. But yeah, HTML and CSS on its own. Like, CSS can do some pretty cool stuff, but I think you'd probably really struggle to find a website made purely out of HTML anymore. It's always going to be React now or Angular. HTML coding was one of the classes I had when I was at college. We did a lecture of HTML, but more as like a basis to learn other things. Unfortunately, it's just not that useful anymore. Early Angular used to frustrate me so much, it's come a long way. Yeah, and there's so many differences between like old Angular and new Angular now. I think we're on like Angular 7 or 8 now, right? Making a website in Spanish. Oh, Espanol. Maybe it was for all your friends. Mi amigos es español. Mío y mi amigos. Gustamos. Ir a piscina. Yeah. Oh, I remember a bit of PHP. All those question marks. What were they? What were they asking? You never know. Like, I asked if I could do a part of an assignment in PHP because I was having a lot of trouble with whatever we were using, and I remember just getting laughed at so hard. You guys all done computers at college or uni? Potentially. Looks like a lot of us have. Been tested. Ah, you're QC. Solid. I love how loads of people who do computer science just go on to do like non-coding related stuff. I feel like coding is something that is like such a what's the word? Such a vocation for people. Like, most of the people I know who code have gotten into it really young. And like they made their first software when they were like 7. And then, like me, a lot of people who picked it up later usually go on to do things that are like peripheral to software. I feel like software is something that you pick up really young and then you're like really into it and you like dedicate your life to it. Or you like do computer science or computing and then go into something like QC or design and stuff. Or data. Yeah. Ah, so you had like a media degree. Coding is hard. Coding is really fucking hard. The thing with coding is like you have to love it. Like if you want to get really good at it, it has to be something that you do for fun in your spare time. People who love to code just like love coding, and there just doesn't seem to be any grey area to it. Like everybody I know who codes like for a job has one of them's got like a book out. Loads of them do it for fun. They do like their own stuff in their spare time. They do like open source projects and things. They were doing it while they were a teenager. It's so strange. Like I've never really seen such a vocation that requires something like that. Yeah, my wife is a data scientist. She is a more persistent woman than I. I attempted a grad rotation in data, and I left my job. I got a different job. Mainly because the head of data told me that they were working on some interfaces for the data team. They were working on some like client-facing interfaces, and that I could help make them. And then when I joined, he was like, "Oh yeah, no, actually, we just need somebody to work with fucking Tableau." And I tried Tableau, and then I tried LinkedIn instead. Applied maths. Whew. Clever lady. She is a smart. Well, it sounds like she's super smart. I have big respect for people who can do data. I have a lot of respect for people who can do Java. One of my first ever like mentors was a Java developer, and he was really cool. But he was another person who'd been doing it just basically like for fun. Just like, why the fuck not? Ow. It's one of the dying ones. Which skill is that? I mean, like, the thing with like literature and arts-based subjects is that, yeah, it might be difficult to leave university and find a job where the requirement is that you are a really good writer. But sorry, I'm shitting my pants right now. I'm gonna die anyway, it's fine. But that doesn't mean that you haven't built like a huge library of transferable skills. I mean, general literacy is still extremely important, you know? You can express yourself properly, like written and verbally. Like I work with people who just absolutely cannot do that. You would be surprised how like rare that is and how much people do really appreciate it, especially depending on the industry. Being able to like present ideas and explain them and be interesting and be articulate is a really rare skill. Are you kidding me? Like, did you miss? What? Yeah. Sit on my dick. Just like shoving a tangerine down my throat at the last second. Thank you. Yeah, I would say that literacy is definitely not like a dying skill. But I guess the medium through which literacy is useful changes all the time. Like, I work with some, like, excellent coders. They're, like, absolute geniuses, but their literacy is, like, appalling. I guess some people focus really heavily on one thing and neglect other things, which is valid. Like, coding is very lucrative. You know, you're not required to be excellent at everything. But I wouldn't underestimate your ability at all. It's rarer than you think as well. That video of the Dark Knight. Still no level 180s, but we did some decent damage to that fellow, so that man. Ooh, nice. Swallowtail. One day we'll find a level 180 weapon. Do I have any level 180 armor? No. How late into New Game Plus did you stop finding level 180 stuff, out of interest? Does it only drop on Twilight? Maybe it does. Maybe we need to take a trip. It's just one of the things where immediate draws prospects are all you ever told matter. How do you mean? Where immediate job prospects are all you're ever told matter? Oh, you mean like an immediately applicable, like, solid skill? You got a free attack tomorrow, okay. Medicine, foot in the door with medical professionals sort of thing. Well, I mean, it's not so much medicine, foot in the door with medical professionals sort of thing. It's more like if you don't study medicine, you can't get a job in medicine. And that's a key example of like a super hard skill. Like a lot of the places that when I was looking for a grad role somewhere in software development, I was very surprised to find that most of the grad roles didn't actually require me to have studied software development. I mean, it sounds really weird, but a lot of places, like, not necessarily regarding software development, but a lot of places don't really want that many people to have, like, hard skills because it means that they can, like, craft somebody exactly how they want them to be. Like, people don't come into the company with pre-existing like bad habits, pre-existing like preferences. It means they come into the company and they like learn exactly what the company wants them to learn in the exact way that the company wants them to learn it. So in some ways, like having a degree showing that, you know, building up all these like soft skills, and I'm pretty sure you'll have an okay time looking for like grad roles in most areas. because people do really want like a blank slate. They don't necessarily want somebody to like, you know, fly in and just be a god. And they are willing to teach. So I think you'll be alright. I think you'll be okay. So that was 321. We've got 325, 327, 324. We could do that. 331, 324. A prayer in the moonlight. Okay. And like the place I'm working at now, they have grad roles and they have like an on-site mentor to coach grads specifically, and he like puts together a big list of things that they need to learn and, you know, weekly catch-ups with them and stuff. And I don't know what the skill sets they came to the company with were, but I know that the company expected them not to know anything. Yeah. That being said, uni is probably the best time to drum up some like general experience. Like any kind of job you can get / any kind of experience you can get doing things. Like if you wanted to go into like, if you were the kind of person who wanted to go into like video editing, you know, media, that kind of thing, this is probably the best time to make a portfolio for something like that. Like I don't know if you know what you want to do, but you're never going to get such a good opportunity as you have now. Like, I've been trying to make a portfolio whilst I've been at my current job, and it's really hard. I don't have all that much to do. I'll see you in a bit, Chick. What feasible options are. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about feasible options. Just like, what kind of stuff do you like? What kind of stuff makes you happy? Like, I didn't think that me going into web design would be feasible because I didn't have a background in coding and I wasn't necessarily like focusing on that. But I got enough experience whilst doing a history degree to get onto a computer science master's. So like, and that was about halfway through my second year that I decided I knew what I wanted to do. So you've got plenty of time. It's just like, this is probably the best time you'll have. And even if you like dabble around with different things, you're at least still like building a CV and stuff. It's kind of a shame nowadays that a degree doesn't really mean that much to people. Like you'll turn it with a degree, but they're like, oh, but you don't have any work experience. I'm like, no, because I was busy getting a degree. So it kind of sucks. They're like, oh, we won't look at your application if you don't have a degree, but having a degree has absolutely no bearing on your application. So it's definitely good to like start fleshing out a CV, and you don't even have to do that much. Like if you do something once a week for 2 years, that's 2 years experience. Even if you decide not to go into that particular thing. You got shit items, Yamanaka. Marky Ruvalis, thank you so much for the follow. I can't believe I had to tame you before I could use you. You're like a Pokemon. Like, one really good thing that I did was I started writing articles, because we had a university like newspaper, and it had like a magazine insert every single edition. So I started writing articles for the video game section, and it was only once a week that it was only once every 2 weeks that I had to write one article, and the article was like 500 words. But I did that for a year, and then I was the only one who applied to be the editor for the video game section the next year. So I got to be the video game section editor for a year. But then I ended up looking really good on my CV because I had written them for a year, and then miraculously got promoted to editor when the other guy graduated and left. So like, it ended up looking really good, and employers really like it because the editor, it sounds really cool, even if I just like slap some stuff together once every 2 weeks. So stuff like that looks really good. Ow. Ow! Oh no! Get my ass handed to me. Oh no! Help me! Thank you. Lovely. That was a good accident. I can't see much, actually. What was that? Oh, just you. Yeah, Manaka, do something. Pain. Hey, Shekel. Oh, of course you have. Of course you have. Sorry, it looked to me like my stream had just gone down. Now I've refreshed the page so I can't see chat. Well, I think I saw you say something about the fact that you like writing about games. Is there anywhere that you could channel that? Like, are there any societies at your university that could be applicable to? Of course you have! Yeah. Sorry, I was talking to my stream, I was like, of course you've gone down. Of course you've fucking gone down. We didn't do nothing. Yeah, we didn't do nothing. Yeah, I bet. Would be, we're not 2020. Oh, so you don't even have like virtual meetings for your societies and stuff? VIP Crimson Charmawillian. Guess I enjoy writing about games. Not that societies are doing anything in this case. Oh, okay. I missed that bit. Have you considered just writing for yourself? Like, you could write some stuff for yourself, and then maybe put it on like an online portfolio or something. Just whenever something inspires you, maybe like slap it on a portfolio. Maybe make a nice graphic or something. Then at the end of if you do that fairly consistently for like the next couple of years, you'll finish uni with a very meaty portfolio. My friend did that, and she got a job with a game company called Zatu. I think she got an unpaid internship, which is kind of shit. I don't really like those. I think she got an unpaid internship with a place called Zatu, and now she works for a game company doing something. So that kind of thing is definitely worth a go. Lock you. And she wrote about how Detroit Become Human is like a bit racially insensitive, and she got sent lots of death threats. Something to do, yeah, something to do. And you know, you're a very articulate person. You have a lot of interesting insights about things like Dark Souls and stuff. About Slave Knight Gale, could always be worthwhile. Hey, Glendazer, how you doing?